Congratulations, you've accessed our staff notebook. Our staff notebook is a digital version of the mother of all Trapper Keepers. The benefit is that everything is always accessible to you, both at home, at school, and even on the go. Basically, if you have access to the internet, you can also get to our notebook. Now that's cool. Let's take a closer look. This is the welcome page with our very own Soap Creek logo and our theme for the year, Building the Future. You will also notice several quick links down below. Later, these links will help you navigate through our notebook with ease and efficiency. But for now, let's get a closer look at what's inside. Looking over to our far left, you notice 3 main tabs. Number 1 is the welcome space. That's where we are now. Below that is a collaboration space. The collaboration space is an interactive space where you will edit documents in real time. You will also upload your PLC minutes, your lesson plans, STEM units, and more. Down below is the content library. The content library is not editable, but it holds many documents that you will reference and download throughout the year. Some of them you will even need to print and possibly turn in. Let's click on the collaboration space. Once in the collaboration space, you'll see down below there are 3 new tabs. The first is using the collaboration space. This section tells you how to use the space most effectively, how to download documents, and how to upload things to your actual tabs. Down below is a section for key teams. If I click here, you'll see there's a new tab that popped up for every key team. This is where your team will upload your minutes every time you meet. Let's click again on key teams to collapse this section. Down below is the PLC section. This is dedicated to our professional learning communities. Let's click here. Clicking on PLCs, you'll see that there are several tabs that have appeared. The first just says PLC. You definitely don't want to skip this one. When you click here, there's lots of general information that will help you and your team as you go through the PLC process throughout the year. You definitely want to reference this many times. Down below, you'll see that there's a tab for each grade level and each team. Let's click on 4th grade. When I click on 4th grade, you'll see that 3 tabs show up. The 4th grade PLC, 4th grade STEM, and 4th grade lesson plans. This is the same setup for every grade level. Going to the 4th grade PLC, this is where you will upload your minutes from each meeting. You can either upload a document or you can type right here, minutes from August 15th. That's one way that you can do it. Over time, this list will continue to grow as you add more and more minutes. The next tab will be your STEM tab. This is where your team will plan units and lessons together. You'll be thinking about your science standards, your technology integration, your engineering, your math, and more. All of this is here to help you. Just as the PLC minutes will grow, this list will grow as you do more lessons throughout the year. Below that is our 4th grade lesson plans. When we click here, we see a list of every 4th grade teacher. This is your own private space where you will enter your lesson plans. I will click on Ms. Path, and this is where Ms. Path will be able to upload her lesson plans each and every week. Remember, lesson plans are due at 8 o'clock on Monday mornings. Just as before, Ms. Path can either type right in here, or she can upload her lesson plans from a template that she uses elsewhere. As we said before, this setup is the same for each and every grade level. Let's click on 4th grade. That will collapse that space. We're going to click on PLCs. That will bring that one back together again. And then click back on collaboration space, which will bring that section all together. Down below is the second section, our content library. As we said before, this is a section that is not editable, but it holds many documents that you'll reference, download, print, and possibly turn in throughout the year. As I click on Content Library, you see several tabs have popped up. Let's click on Schedules. When we click on the Schedules tab, we see to the right that all of our schedules have popped up here. Our lunch schedule is easily accessible for us. You can look at it right here in the browser. If you'd like to print it out, you can also do that. All you need to do is click here to download and print this document. The same is true for our special schedule, our meeting schedule, and finally our PVS schedule as well. Let's go down and look at the very last tab. This is our Forms tab. This tab is going to be very helpful to you, especially at this point in the year. There are several forms that you will need to download in the near future, print them out, and fill them in with the information provided from parents to turn into the office. The first is the afternoon transportation form. This is a form that you will need to download, complete using the information provided from parents, print it out, and send it to Melissa. There's also a form from inclement weather transportation. There's your class split form, as well as the emergency staff content form. This one's a little different. Let's look. When we click here, you will have the option to complete your emergency staff contact information right here in the browser. Please remember, you're going to need lots of key information before you start this. Don't start without your license plate number, your employee ID number, that's the number that's on your check stubs, and you'll also need phone numbers for your emergency contact person. That is our content library. As you see, there are many other tabs that are right there. Feel free to explore. Let us know if you have any questions or if we can support you in any way. By now, I'm sure it's clear that this notebook will be one of the most important resources for the year. Enjoy.